Hi, welcome back to Felsman, our Let's Play series. We made it back to the farm, and we're going to sell the last of our soybean harvest from the last episode. We've got another 37,000, not quite a full load like we did last time. We made 120 grand off the big sale, but we made 200 off the horses. So, really, 200 came in. We spent another 20. We end up with like 177,000. So either way, we're doing pretty daggone good. Pretty good indeed. I think I am still going to go. We're going to go corn. I think we need to get the stuff and start laying out our fields and start laying out our cornfield and going from there and seeing how things are going to go. So that's something we need to start looking at as soon as we get this sale done. I'm half tempted to buy another field right now. I've got one in mind, and I know that I want that to be our grass and silage field. There's room on the side of the field to put a silage pit. It's fairly close to the BGA whenever we buy it. So let's take a look at the old peso count here. At the old dollar count. Well, we went in the hole, and man, we are up 496,000 today. Harvest income 246. Animals 200. Man, that's pretty daggum good. We're up 411,000 on the day. That's pretty good. But see, the field that I want is this one, 291,000. And I'm not sure if we should. I don't think we're going to buy it now. I really don't. Now, what all do we need to do corn? Haven't done corn in a long while. So what do we need to do corn? That's 9 meters. This is 12 meters. We can do either one of them. I'd say we might as well go ahead and get the big one. It will plant. Okay. Is any one of them better than the other? That one just plants. Okay. So this one. And let me double check. Let's take a look at corn real quick. Crops. Plowing, sowing, harvesting, strong tray, silage. That's fertilizer, silage. Okay, where was I? I know I've seen it in there before. Improving yield. Yeah. You got to plow every time, so we do need a bigger plow, and we are going to need a. Okay. So a nice big subsoiler maybe. It can be used instead of a plow. 420 horsepower. Our Fendt is strong enough for that. Yeah, let's repair that real quick. Yeah, 517. So we can get this big subsoiler. And the big planter. And we need to buy some bags. Maybe 2 bags of seed. And I think we need some more fertilizer. Good enough. Woo! Okay, we just spent a lot of money. 211,000. Good thing we made 411, so we're still 200 in the positive. We still have another 40,000, 45,000 in bales to do in this one day. So, learn how to drive. Learn how to drive. Let's head back to the farm, drop this off. Let's go grab the subsoiler and get field 11 done. Get it taken care of, start the subsoiling on it. We may fire up the case and try to start the cover crops on our soybean field, maybe. I think that's probably a good idea. The tractor's a little underpowered with that big thing, but I know it's not going to pull this new subsoiler, so we kind of got to put it on the lesser of two evils there. Look, it's already lined up for it. We need to do a little bit of tidying up. Yes, the horses still do need hay. I haven't given them hay yet, but they'll be okay. They still have 42,000 liters of hay. They're not going to starve. You know, and that amount is for a 10-day period, so you know, we'll be fine. And we have hay in storage, and we can make hay whenever we need to. So, you know, any day we can take our grass instead of doing silage bales and do some hay. But our barn is pretty well loaded down, so I think we will be okay. Hey, how about I learn how to drive again? What did I, crap. Can we get the weight, please? Wait. Yes. Let me see something real quick. Oh, wrong button. Just get it unfolded. It's the only thing that I don't like is the plows and stuff like that. I understand you're ripping through the ground, but man, it requires a massive amounts of horsepower, and it requires massive amounts of horsepower. And they're fairly small. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Maybe one day I'll remember the right thing. You know, when their working widths are all fairly small. I mean, I get it, but man, we should have plenty of horsepower to get this done. Oh man, 6-7 miles an hour. Wow. This thing required 420, and we have. I don't see any wheel slip though. We've got 500 horsepower, so we shouldn't have too much trouble getting this done. You know, I've got to go up here just past where the second sign stands, or otherwise the helper goes nuts when I pop them onto it. You know, we shouldn't have any troubles with this with these size equipment. That's why I really needed this big tractor to get this. We're carrying the sign. Come on, sign, go away. Alright, let's get him going. Make sure he's not going to have any trouble here. Is he going to take care of that? Yes. I don't know why it lets it grow out in the road like that, but it does. Just like that, those oats up there have been out there forever. Alright. So, here's our, what kind of, maybe I should have remembered to look at the horsepower rating on that planter. This one, 300, way too much. 270. Okay. So. Let's take this guy. Go ahead and get it started so that maybe the helper can figure it out from there. I know we've got a few little pieces missed in this field, but man, we made so much money off of it. I'm not gonna nitpick it. Yeah. So we did the cover crop with this tractor last time, so it should be able to handle it. There will be some parts here and there I'll have to go back and redo by hand, myself by hand, but it's not Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal at all. You know, if the helper does 90% of it, I just go back there and touch up little spots. You know, so it just takes a little bit. The only time this tractor's really going to struggle with this large of an implement is on the hill up here on the end. So I'm really pleased with the amount of cash we brought in off this field. You know, $246,000 just off these soybeans. Like I said, I think this field is just really going to become our soybean field. You know, we have a grass field. Field 11 will be whatever we want it to be. If we need it to be oats, it'll be oats. If we want it to be corn or wheat or whatever, wherever we need it to be, field 11 is our flexible. And then I want to start having, for every field we buy, have a plan. Have a designated crop, what we're going to do with it, how we're going to run it. You know, and the next field up from field 17 here, field 9, I think would make a perfect field to put corn in, to do silage. I really think it'll be the best field for that. It does have a place for a silage bunker. I think first I'm probably going to, instead of spending the money on the forage harvester, I'm going to spend the crazy amount of money on the Big X mower, the Big X 450, something like that. And I want to run it. Just run it a few times on grass, and we'll do our silage off of grass that way. Because we can still use that same mower. We can get rid of the little Fiat tractor. We won't have to have the Merge Max, because it leaves a nice, easy row for us. So we should be able to use that for all of our grass cutting needs, including our hay and whatever else we may need. So I have to spin around and get this corner here where I bowed it out a little too much. The helper kind of loses his mind on it. So I just have to bring it down somewhere along in there. Just get the field squared up for him. As long as the field's square, the helper does okay. It's the rounded parts that get him. And the stupid sign. Oh, the signs. Hopefully this hill isn't enough to bottom this sower out. As long as it is. Might do though. But nope. Yeah, there we go. Alright, have at her, my friend. Fence working right on along with the subsoiler without a problem. We need to get this big guy out of the way. No reason to have him sitting in the middle of nowhere. Always a busy day here on the Rigid farm. Always. And if you remember, I said something about chickens before, and I want chickens. So, we're moving this stuff out of the way, and the chicken pen is going to go right here next to the horse pen. You know, I don't know if it'll even let me. I wouldn't mind having more horses, to be honest with you. I mean, we can easily support them. You know, a big oat grow, and you know, one big oat grow and a couple of hay grows, and we can easily support another set of horses. But I don't know how many horses you're allowed to have. Like, how many before it just kind of, well, I got a little bit off there. It'll be okay. It's just a cover crop. Actually, what I'm going to do is I want to move all my equipment. Is everything here moving? Yeah, everything here is on wheels that can move. I'm going to move all my equipment up here. Out of the way. But I think it's definitely time to get some more animals going. More, you know, I'd like to get a bunch of chickens, and I'd like to get. It only says you can have 16 horses. I don't know if you can have more horses or not. Maybe I need to test that before I go buying stuff. You would think if you have 6, because that's a large and it'll hold 16, it wouldn't let me buy another one, would it? If I can't have more than 16? You're going to be in the way there. Park up here in the woods. Okay. And you get over here out of the way. We'll drop our double cards, and then we're going to look into buying some more animal pens and tidying up. Maybe tidying up around the yard a little bit. Do a little bit of work. There's just no good place to park this stuff anymore. Got to get some sheds going. All right. So. With that done, let's go look at some animal pens. Animal pens. Well, I can do it. Will let me buy another big horse pen. That's pretty even. Okay. Ooh, how many horses are we going to have? Okay. So, we have another horse pen now. I'm not ready to put more horses in it. Just because we need to, what do you call it? We're going to have to do some, definitely some more work. What does it collide with? What could it possibly be colliding with? There's nothing out here. You're telling me it needs that much space? Come on. What is there to collide with? I mean, there's nothing there. I mean, I put this horse paddock right next to that one. But for some reason, what if I turn it? How about that? What if it's the chicken coop itself? Maybe. Nope. Telling me that's as close as I can put it. Oh, no, no, no. Damn. Damn. Well, I just wasted a whole bunch of money. Yep, sure did. Sell. Yep. That super sucks. Good thing we make a lot of money, I guess. Yep. Yeah, that definitely super sucks. So, I do not want all of that craziness. Let's go by there, maybe. I had no clue. I think we can work with that. We can smooth out the edges. I had no clue that field was that far off. So let's start landscaping. We want to smooth these hills down a lot. Well, so much for all that money we had. Oh, I still have to buy a corn header too. Wow. Oh, nope. Down. Clicked the wrong button there. I still have to buy that corn header too. No, it's not ideal. Ooh, a little too fast there. Okay, come back here. It's not really what I wanted to do, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. Blend that in a little better. Much better. Okay. This side here is going to be quite a nightmare. Just want you to smooth it out some. Alright. Because see, this side right here is where you have to use the front loader to clean up the mess from the animals. Now before I go too much crazy, how much is the corn header that I'm going to need? 45,000. Okay. Alright, well now we're in a little trouble for money. I spent too much. If you can imagine me spending too much money on something. But we're here. We did it. Let's get maybe 4 roosters. Now we're just going to get I don't know a better way to do this other than just spamming. So we're going to sit here and just spam. Spam some chickens. There. That's how many we're going to get for now. Okay. So now, does it tell me anywhere? 123. Okay. So. Here are a few things to do. Yep, there's my little tractor. So, we need... Just grab the trailer. Let's get some wheat. Fill them up. And we're going to have to pretty well keep the front loader on this machine. Ooh, for money we need to go do our silage bales. That's what I need to do for money. I'll probably just go ahead and do that off camera. But that's what I'll do for money to get us into our next harvest, because we I have no clue how much wheat they're going to eat. So whatever we don't use, we will just put back in the silo. I don't see them eating more than 15,000. But with all of our stuff going and all of our planting, and well, we made a bunch of money, but we also spent a lot. A lot, I tell you. Yeah, well, you make it so you can spend it, right? Can't take it with you. Nah, we're making good expansions to the farm here. I'm always okay with farm expansion money. So let's take a look at our good old chickens now. It says 0% clean, but I think that'll sort itself out here in just a minute. Or maybe not. Maybe because I terraformed around it, it's acting stupid. I don't know. Productivity 10%. They've got a lot of weight. Let's give it a minute to update. Let's give it a minute. I've seen the cows, not cows. We want cows too eventually, but I've seen chickens be very profitable. So, especially because I mean the amount of wheat we can grow in one run. I mean, if we plant the big field here and wheat, we'd load the silo down. So now that we've given it still nothing. Still only 10%. Wow. There's not a mess over there. Everybody can see that. There is no mess. How much do the horses need? 64,000. Yeah, we can just get a full load. Not straw hay. We're just going to get a full load. I need to put that weight on here too. We'll get what we get. Yeah, we got a full load. We just pick this weight up so it's not just sitting in the middle of our yard. We'll set it somewhere, hopefully out of the way. I don't know. I think right here looks like a real good spot for it. What do y'all think? So, and we do have new horse pasture that hopefully we can get going here soon. Probably our next harvest, maybe. We'll go ahead and we'll fill that thing up and get 16 more horses, and we will have to turn our next grass field into our next grass run into a hay field, and yep. So I think that's pretty well all the time we have now. And check on the chickens one more time. Still at 10%. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not quite sure why. Is it maybe because I formed around it? I mean, there's not a cleanliness problem. I mean, if you look at it, there's definitely not a cleanliness problem that I can see anyway. I mean, there's no mess here. Maybe I need to go through and lower that terrain a little bit. Let's try that. I haven't used this a whole lot, so rotate, 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 change radius. There we go. So let's freaking kidding me. Stupid tractor. Let's get the tractor out of the way. I'm thinking that's what happened is it's showing as dirt on there. So let's just do that. I didn't want to do it like that, but hey, we've got to make sure it doesn't screw with our animals. We'll just smooth it on out here. Yeah. A little more smoother. Man, we spent a lot of money on this. Smooth this little corner out right here too. Maybe just a little bit of that. Alright. So, there we go. See, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was the terraforming where the dirt was up. It was reading dirt on top of here. And why our chickens weren't doing anything. So, we should, 19 hours we'll get more chickens. And I didn't even see, what is the capacity on this thing? Maybe that's something I should look at before I buy 400. Okay, we could buy a lot more chickens too, which we probably will do. We probably will do. But anyway, that's what we've got going. Let's check in on everybody. Whoop, he's almost done with the subsoilers. Missed a few little pieces. I'll come back and clean that up. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Ah, you're doing well. So, I'm going to call it there. And, not sure where I'll start up the next one, but I do appreciate it. If you would, leave me a like, comment, maybe click the subscribe button. Love to have you along on our little adventure here. And we will see y'all next time, and I do appreciate it. Y'all have a good day now.